Listen, Levi, you want to come tell everybody bye? We love y'all.
Love y'all.
God bless y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. I was planning on going. Why are you holding me?
Yes.
What, are you afraid I'm gonna do something?
Yes.
What? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Tickle you.
Just come right here. I'm not gonna tickle you. Okay, wait 1 minute. Raise your arm. Raise your arm. Come on, just a little bit. Get you under that arm. Hey guys, I'm fixing to do a couple of gifts and goodies that came in the last few days. I do want to address Mom. I know that she did a video on Dad's page. I felt so sorry for her when I seen it because she just looked so wore out and tired, and she didn't know. You know, it all started with a message on Messenger from what she thought was my uncle. He lives in, I have two uncles, but one of them moved just a couple of years ago to the Philippines. And, you know, just, he's there by himself. There's no family with him. He went there to, his whole little mindset, I say little mindset, his whole mindset was to help the people in those little towns. But my mom is always worried about him being there with nobody. You know, he has some friends that lived there, and had, you know, moved to the States and then was moving back, and he decided to go there too. And she was just, you know, she's always she's always been worried. She's big sister, you know, Mom's the oldest of the kids. And yeah, she was just, when the first message came in, it looked like it was from him. She thought he was having some kind of problems. You know, he made it sound like he was having an issue, and he was locked out of some stuff, and I don't know what all the message said to her, but she started doing what this hacker was asking her to do, and at some point she lost everything. You know, as far as getting into her phone, and they had already attempted to take $1 out just to see if they could test the waters on her, one of her accounts or something. So she had to close out her, I think it was it was just PayPal, and so she closed out that card. But you know, your PayPal, if you use PayPal, unless you just have PayPal only, and I don't know how you have PayPal only, because I just know from all those years ago when PayPal first came on the scene, I knew them through eBay. I do a whole lot of eBay, not as often as I used to, but I did used to. I mean, I ordered all kinds of stuff off eBay. Christmas decorations and fall stuff, and you know, I loved eBay. I found all kinds of stuff on eBay all the time. And you know, at some point you linked your PayPal, their PayPal option, to your bank. And I have never, ever had a problem with them. Ever. Praise God. Never had a problem. I don't know. But she gave out, like, she was getting links and then sending codes. You know, it's just how it was. She thought she was giving him codes to help him get into stuff, and it was just all a hack. So she's gotten everything straightened back up. She's got a new Facebook page. Now, her Chat with Gigi page really never went away. At least I told her that. I said, what was the last thing you posted? And it was the day me and her were standing outside UPS. I think she called it Goodwill Shopping or something. I don't know what she called it, but it was something about Goodwill. But we were at UPS when the video first comes on, and I said, well, that's there. So she hadn't posted anything prior to, since that. But she said she couldn't get into it because her email was compromised. because it was linked to all of her other stuff. So, anyway, she opened her new email. She got her new email. And then last night, we took the kids to, Connor and Elora, we took the kids to their fall festival. And while we were there, because it was just, just watching kids, she was setting up a new Facebook, personal Facebook. So, Levi, so she's got that done. And I thought it was funny. First let me say this. My uncle is fine. He has a gaming. He not only had his Rick's Philippine Adventure page, he also has, it's a gaming page because he's a gamer. And so I went to his gaming page, and he gets on every night, or from what I could tell, because I'm not a gamer, but he gets on every night, and he narrates as he plays. And I was like, praise God, he's gaming right now. So he's fine. And even though that one last night, when I went on it last night, honestly, I was messaging, commenting on his page, on his Facebook page, just his personal Facebook page, where he had said 6 days ago he had been hacked. And so I thought, okay, if this is Rick, and this is not the hacked person trying to get other people coaxed in, I made a comment, because there was like about 6 or 7 comments. So I came in and I said, oh my gosh, Mom was hacked too. It was really bad. And then he came in and he goes, I tried to contact her, but her messenger is gone. And so we sort of went back and forth, and I was very, very, your heart, just like my mom, your heart wants to believe Uncle Richard's fine. And this is him I'm talking to. But they are so sneaky. The hackers, they are so sneaky. And so I just kept it real casual and simple. And he at some point said something about my page. And I said, yeah, I don't put out as many videos as everybody else, but my page is doing good. And I said, how is things going with yours? And he said, I can't remember what he said, but at some point he said something. I said, well, what about your gaming page? And because all of our boys game. Tony's a gamer, Laramie's a gamer, Lester's a gamer, Lex is a gamer, Connor's a gamer, Caden's a gamer. And I said, what about your gaming page? I said, I don't remember the name of it. And he said it. And so while we're still, and I know it's sort of kind of sneaky because he's my uncle, but you don't know. And you don't want to say later, well, I didn't even know if that was you. So I was just, playing you along. But I did. I went to the gaming page and made sure it was there and it was him, and clicked the very first video, the most recent video, which was 24 hours before. So they're in the Philippines, so they're, a day before or behind, however it works. But it's like when we're asleep, they're awake or something. I don't know exactly. I don't know the time difference, but I know that just 24 hours, Mom was already having this problem, and he was gaming. So I feel like my mind is saying he's fine. But then the next morning, when I got up, I went to his gaming page, and there it was. It said 7 hours ago. So sure enough, while I was asleep during the night, he was up gaming. And he narrates. Like I said, he narrates. So I was like, praise God, praise God, praise God, praise God, he's fine. So now we know that he was, well, we already knew he was hacked, but we know he's fine. And they didn't steal his phone. It's just the way that, because we thought there were certain, Dad tried to message or called him or messaged him through Messenger phone, and somebody answered, but it wasn't Uncle Richard. And then somebody called my phone through Messenger, and I was over at Buddy and Steph's when they called, so Buddy answered. I said, "This says it's Uncle Richard." And Buddy took it and answered, and they ended up hanging up on him. And, you know, we were at that point thinking something's happened to him, and they have his phone. They're getting his contacts, or getting all of his stuff from his phone. But as it was, they just hacked him. They hacked him really good too. Just like they hacked Mom, they hacked him. And they literally were, you know, disguising their stuff as him. And so that's when we were thinking it was him calling us, or, you know, or hacker, people that hurt him. That's what we thought, that whoever had his phone were the ones that hurt him, and he's not hurt, he's fine. So praise God. Anyway, so I want y'all to know that Mom has her personal Facebook back up, and everything's going good. And what I was going to say was really cute, because this morning I got, during the night last night, I'd seen that she'd sent me a friend request. Yeah, it's so funny because it's your mom, and you don't even know who sent the first friend request. Either I sent it to Mom or Mom sent it to me years ago. But it was funny to see, there's my mom sending me a friend request, and I knew it was her. I knew it wasn't another hack thing. I knew I was with her when she set up the new page. I knew what little picture she used. And so I accepted. And, you know, and accepting them as a friend is not going to hurt you. It's when something else starts happening. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some things. I get those little things sometimes from, somebody will send me a friend request and I'll accept. Sometimes I don't even really want to, but I see, I don't know, I don't even recognize your, you know, I recognize some of you guys. I know your names from comments. Maybe we've never met, but I know your names from comments. So when I see your name pop up as a friend request, it's like, oh yeah, she watches my page, accept. Or maybe I don't recognize your name, but it'll say I have 2 or 3 mutual friends, and it'll be like Daniel or Mama or Ellie or, you know, Jamie or Lester or somebody. So I'm like, okay, well they follow the page, so I'll accept. But there are some that I have accepted, and you don't hear anything from them, and then 2 or 3 days later, they send you a link through Messenger, and it'll say something like, have you heard about this? Or they'll send you a link that just says, is this you? And it's you know, you can't see anything. It's just a link that you're supposed to click. Those people, I block. And it's sad because you never know. You know, there's been some that, like, even family members have accidentally, through hackers, sent me things. And I'll call her and say, Lou, are you sending stuff? And she'll say, no, that's not me. Somebody else said blah, blah, blah. So anyway, with those people, I just delete them. I block them from my page, and I block them from Facebook. So, you know, I hate that it might have actually been something that was normal, but you just can't take the chance anymore. You just can't take the chance. So Mom's up and going, and you can friend request her if you want. But it was funny because this morning I'd answered her friend request. I had accepted it. And then this morning when she got up, at some point, the message to me on Messenger said, thank you so much. I don't know my throat. She said, thank you so much. I don't have any friends. Oh, she says, poor me. That's what she said. Poor me. Thank you so much, because I don't have any friends. I laughed out loud at her. She's so dramatic. Anyway, I want to do these gifts and goodies. So it's only three things, but I want to do them. So this is from Pamela. And it is adorable, and it's solar. It's a lantern, but it's the little solar panel. It's solar. Put batteries in it. No. I just said it's solar, and I say you put batteries in it. I just meant the on and off switches on the bottom. And let's see if it's got a timer. It looks like it's just on and off, so it probably, the minute it gets dark, it's just gonna go. It's gonna come on, and it's just gonna run until it goes out. I unscrewed this light bulb because it was so bright throwing a light on me. So I hope y'all are seeing me okay with the list, just the one behind me. Okay, this is for Levi. Levi, I just told you to come here. She had these. Ooh. I got the light off, so it's a little hard to see. Who is that? Who is it?
Garfield.
Garfield and Odie. What do you think?
Yes.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Tell Miss Valerie thank you.
Thank you, Miss Valerie.
You gonna take it to your room?
Yes.
And then at some point we gotta put away your clothes. I have them clothes folded on the table for 2 days. I keep adding clothes to it as I come out of the laundry room. And then she sent me this adorable, adorable, adorable Molly. It's a cup. It's got a couple of straws. My little Molly girl. It has my name on it down here. I love it. It's not Molly. It's a different Holstein. But, you know, it's Molly. I love it. Valerie, thank you so much. Thank you for thinking about us. And Levi, you want to come tell everybody bye? We love y'all.
Love y'all.
God bless y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. I was planning on going. Why are you holding me?
Yes.
What, are you afraid I'm gonna do something?
Yes.
What? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Tickle you.
Just come right here. I'm not gonna tickle you. Okay, wait 1 minute. Raise your arm. Raise your arm. Come on, just a little bit. Get you under that arm. We were supposed to go tomorrow to, where was I gonna go?
Yes.
Where was I gonna go tomorrow?
Daniel's house?
No, we are going to Daniel's. Where was I gonna go? I said I had to stain those boards and we're taking them to Longhorn Lester's.
Yes.
I have 1 day, I think, is all I've got. A few hours over there, one more day, and I'll be done with Jamie's potting table. There's plumbing, and there's the two shelves, the plumbing, and the one side will have pegboard. And I've got the pegboard finally. I've got the two shelves stained. I did those today. I stained them. I've got the shelf brackets to hang them. The only boards I have two 2x6s over there, but I need 2 more. So I'll stop and get those on the way. I don't know if I'll get out there Monday. And then I'm thinking, well, I can't do it Tuesday because that's Levi's party that evening. His Halloween party, his fall party. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to go out there. Yeah, Monday after the nursing home. I don't know if I'll get out there or not, but I'll maybe try to do that because otherwise it'll have to be Wednesday. And I hate making her just wait. I don't know if she's really got, if it's in, you know, like she did tell me that she needs to get it done by a certain time, but I don't like, you know, you don't want ever a whole bunch of jobs hanging over you. And I still have so many things that I need to do here. And now Daniel needs me tomorrow. Literally called me and said he needed me tomorrow for a little while. So I told him that's fine because I need him in a few days. And he goes, why? You didn't tell me anything. You hadn't told me anything. And I said, yeah, I just need the boards put up around my chicken coop. The corral boards put up so I can get my chickens locked in and they stop free ranging, at least for a little while. I want them trained to that coop. And then, you know, like we're talking about a few months, like maybe through the whole entire winter, they're locked up. I honestly do not want to use that net. After I've seen how that netting looks over my garden, after limbs and stuff and pine cones, and you can't pick it out. It pulls and it tears, and it's just, it looks disgusting. It's ugly. So I don't know what I'm going to do about the top. And I do want something for the top, but it's another thing. I won't have to worry about predators getting them at night if they could just learn to go in the coop. So they've gotten better about the coop. I've got about 6 that roost in the trees, like in the trees. And I'm like, well, I'm not really worried about the ones roosted in the trees. Nothing's going to climb them trees and get them. Or by the time something climbs a tree and makes a lot of racket trying to get out to them, they're going to fly down or fly away or fly over. But I've got about 22 or 23 chickens that go in the coop every night. Some, about 15 of them, 12 to 15 have gone in voluntarily. They've just gone in, just happy-go-lucky, go in their coop like they're supposed to. The other ones are on the fence post or on that arch. They roost up on that arch. I've got 2 that try to roost on the edge of the, you know, the one side of my deck where I step off to the side and it's got the rail up there with the 2 hooks for the ferns. You walk under it. They roost on that landscape, they roost on that corral board up there. And it's disgusting because if they roost facing inward toward the deck, it's fine. They poop and it just goes down on the ground. But they were put at some point have roosted facing out, which means their butts are hanging over the deck and it's falling, their poop is falling on that shelf that is the food shelf, the shelf that I serve food on when we're outside. So that's got to have some kind of a major bleach cleaning. So I've got stuff to do too. And we're going to have Levi's fall party on the deck. It's going to be cold. I'm going to have the fireplace going. I'm going to have the tank. I got a new tank to go in the fireplace that I had to do the review on, that pretty one with the rock stuff. So I'll have both those going. So if some people want to be on the back porch, that's fine. Some people want to be outside, that's fine. I don't think it's going to be freezing. We're not going to be below 30. So I think if we're just in our jackets, having a good time, eating chili and hanging out, it's going to be a good night. But I got those things to do too. So since Daniel needs me tomorrow, I'm going to go help him tomorrow. And then Sunday is church. And then Coda's birthday party that evening, that afternoon after church. And then Monday is the nursing home. Tuesday is Levi's party. So I'm thinking it's going to be Wednesday when I head back out there. And when I head back out to Jamie's on Wednesday, I will be done. I'm going to hope. I'll say it. I hope. Think. I plan for that to be the last day I have to go out. The only thing that might hold me up is plumbing. And I don't think that's going to hold me up. So anyway, I've kept y'all long enough. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Thanks for the gifts and goodies. Have a good weekend. And get ready for the cold because it's coming.